Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Now we're mixing it up a little bit this time. We are playing our Protection Paladin. Flash my talents up here real quick so you guys can see them. We want to pause it there. Then the other thing worth mentioning is Azurite traits, right? So this is one of the first videos I'm recording after patch 8.2 has come out, which is when all the new Azurite traits have been released. As far as the way the gear works, where we have two choices basically on the outer layers as opposed to one. Let's mute that. Interesting. So it's added a lot of, oops, I healed myself there, that's not good. It's added a lot of like versatility, I would say, to the gameplay, giving us kind of a lot of options and different things we can do. So the build that I'm running right now is basically an offensive tank build, if you will. Now, the only thing that's really defensive about my setup is the engineering goggles. I'm running one of these righteous conviction traits, excuse me, which basically gives us a steroid heal when we have our wings popped. It just buffs the crap out of our heal. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try and, since the other guy's carrying, we're gonna try and see what we can do on this warrior. Knock him up, hit him with the stun. I'm gonna drop my consecration here. It's gonna be hard because he got a couple healers on him. But I don't know if appealing to the healers right now is gonna be the difference or not. I can actually go ahead and heal this guy. So I have the heal done as a mouse over currently, which seems to be pretty effective in being able to utilize it consistently. You can see I'm doing it right there. I'm gonna go ahead and hodge him again. Oh, just kidding. What was that? I'm gonna go ahead and heal myself. You can see how significant that heal is. It really heals for a lot. Let me go ahead and pop some defensives here. Pop some more defensives. Ouch, dude. You can see though, I got like 3 guys attacking me here, and we're still able to maintain a decent amount of I'm gonna pop my silence here, silence him out of that. You basically want to be doing judgment on cooldown. That's like our hardest hitting single ability is judgment. It changes slightly when we get into multi-target situations, but for PvP that's basically the gist of it. Is you want to basically be prioritizing your judgment over everything else. You can see here I'm actually gaining health while fighting these guys, just because I'm making sure I'm keeping them in front of me, allowing myself to block and mitigate, dodge, parry as much of the damage coming in as possible. I have my wings back up again. I'm actually gonna bubble this here, throw myself a couple heals. Since I get the increased heal when I have my wings, I want to try and save. Shit, I'm not gonna be able to. I got locked there. That's unfortunate. I don't know if I'm going to be able to live this or not. Shoot, man. That beam messed me up there. So what I was trying to do is I was trying to wait and pop my wings and then heal, because you basically get 200% bonus while you have your wings up. And when you're low like that, it literally can like full heal you. Granted, that's like a 3-minute cooldown, and the heal has a cooldown, so you have to kind of balance it. But you can see we're doing pretty decent on our overall damage. I'm gonna go ahead and stun him here. I'm gonna pop wings here as well. Again, judging on cooldown, and then we want to go ahead and shield after that, and then we want to spam and prioritize Hammer Righteousness so that gives us our resets on our judgment and our shield. That's basically how we're trying to optimize our damage. You can throw some righteous shields in between if you want. The main thing though is it's important to have 2 shield charges up when your Seraphim is up. That's your big priority. But like, so here for example, where I have 2 guys on me that are melee, using the Shield of Righteousness as like a defensive in a sense, where I'm getting that extra armor, is actually really beneficial. Against casters, things like that, it's not as helpful. So in those situations, I prioritize it less. We're gonna wait for the poison to tick off. But yeah, so that's kind of the main idea, is if there's group targets, using it kind of for damage is not bad. If you have melee targets on you, it's good to use that as like a defensive for the bonus armor. Otherwise, you really want to be trying to save your 2 stacks of your Shield of Righteousness so that you always have 2 up for Seraphim, and then kind of use it interchangeably in between that. So we're gonna go a healer here, because I feel like that's what we're gonna have to do, at least to get the kill here. I'm gonna CC the shit out of this guy, and hopefully my team, even if they're cleaving the other guy, I have enough split pressure. I'm gonna trinket that. I have a next kick on this guy. I'm gonna kick that. I don't have anything for that though. The main thing you're always trying to do is you want to make sure you're getting your resets on your judgments as much as possible, because that allows you to have more of your stuns up so that you can get those Hammer Justices rolling. I'm gonna kick that. We should be able to kill that healer. Nice. Okay. I'm not even looking at healing right now. We'll throw some heals out though. Go on this druid. So we did end up getting that healer. I mean the FC. Nice. We'll kill this guy. Solid. Okay, I'm gonna grab this. Let's go. Yeah, so regarding Azurite traits, the other Azurite traits I'm running that I've found to be really strong is the Inspiring Vanguard, which has a chance for our Hammer Righteous to give us strength. The Indomitable Justice, which increases the damage of our judgment based on the percent health variance between us and the target. Those are my 2 favorite for this build. I also have the Mastery increase on my wings, which I have that kind of as like the default because I don't have any other options that I like more. The ones that I like the most are the ones that I just said. Okay, so I'm gonna try and just DPS these guys in here in the tunnel. We have a lot of damage going, and I'm not worried about dying here with wings up. We can just do a ton of damage. Nice. Kill this guy. Oh, let's get this guy. Can kill him here with Judgment. Nice. Got him. Go ahead and heal the healer. Oh, I got disoriented over there a little bit. I was running down the tunnel. So I'm going to wait for him to pop out so he's not in bear, and then we're going to hit him with the full Hodge there. Hopefully my team can kind of do some damage. Dude, I'm getting knocked all over the place. What is that? Go ahead and trinket this. I'm just going to run straight over here to the flag. They have a priest with our flag. But yeah, this setup that I'm running right now is basically like a full offensive setup, for lack of a better term. All my Azurite traits are all offensive. My talents are basically as offensive as they can be. So with that being said, my damage is going to be high. I do lose a little bit in the mitigation component of playing this, but we have high... Oh, where's this guy? Where are you? He's down here. Or is he up on the roof? Shows like he's in range, but I can't heal him. I'm trying. Yeah, but so we're losing a decent amount when it comes to our straight up just mitigation, but we do have a lot of utility. Now, when it comes to the actual off healing, which is what Prot is really strong at, the one thing I'm not very good at in BGs is really focusing on that. I've honestly been mostly doing arenas and just kind of getting to the point where I'm comfortable playing the spec and kind of like, you know, my reactions and what I should be doing at certain points. I'm going to drop a Consecrate here just for the slow. I'm not going to pop my wings because I don't think we need it right here yet. I want to kind of save it almost as a defensive, since I do get the increased mastery from it and I get the increased heal from it. I want to kind of use it as a defensive. Just to make sure I don't die. It's so strong. to use as the healing. The bonus healing is just insane if you have that trait, if you're prioritizing that setup. We'll kill this guy here. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and free to myself. Nice. Okay, and let's go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and jump on the priest. I have a Hodge out of that, which is gonna be reduced, and then I actually have a silence out of that though, which I think we're gonna be able to kill him in. It's almost up. I have kick on him if he does it. Nice. The other thing worth noting is that your righteous shield doesn't actually have to hit anyone to get the damage bonus, the armor bonus. You just have to cast it. So obviously you want to be prioritizing it where it's hitting people, but it doesn't need to. Like I'll show you guys here. Like if I'm just standing out here, there's no targets in front of me. I go ahead and cast it. This bar is showing the buff. You can see I'm getting that armor. So you don't actually have to hit anyone with it to get the armor. So a lot of times, like if you're kiting and stuff like that, like in arenas, for example. Okay, this is what I'm going to do here. I'm going to go ahead and pop wings, and I'm going to heal myself. You see that there's a huge heal. And we're going to stun this guy. I'm going to go ahead and shield, judgment, nice. Let's go on the hunter here. Nice, we got a kill there. You can see, man, we're doing a lot of damage, dude. We're topping the meters. We're doing decent on heals. I got 1,000,000 healing, and I'm not really prioritizing my heal at all, to be honest. I'm really just prioritizing my damage output and offensive cooldowns, really. So playing the Prot kind of is like just an aggro offensive tank. I've had so much fun actually with this playstyle, which is why I really wanted to make a video for you guys and kind of showcase it and showcase the damage output and kind of how I've been playing it. I've been playing it a lot in arenas, and I intend to post a good chunk of some arena gameplay and going through it. Excuse me. Because I think it's a really fun play style. It definitely can be countered in a lot of ways, and it can be beat. And I'll go through those too in some future videos too, because I know the initial reaction is people are going to say, oh, it's so stupid that a tank can do that much damage. At the same time, I don't have that much damage mitigation from a tank standpoint. I'm a very offensive tank the way this is set up. Offensive and a healing, and that's kind of like the two things I'm doing. I don't actually have a lot of mitigation itself, aside from big cooldowns, you know, like queens, bubble, things like that, which for Prot are very long cooldowns. You once you get out of those cooldowns, you're kind of just susceptible to whatever. Not to mention in games like in arenas and things like that, you also are really affected by dampening, much more so than other tanks are, because so much of your like mitigation or your sustained survivability is from your actual healing. So for that reason, there are some weaknesses to it and some kind of ways you need to play around and be aware of. But anyway, I've been having a lot of fun with this setup, and I figured I would, you know, show you guys and get some gameplay. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know if you guys are trying out any other tanks in PvP and having fun with anything else. But I know Prot for me has been a lot of fun, and I'm really enjoying it. On that note, I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.